Hello, beautiful people. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Lugg, and I'm the president, the founder, the spiritual coach, life coach of One Love and Light Center, located here in California. And we are a spiritual center that help people find and maintain their blissful Zen. So, in other words, I love to tell people, think of us as your elevator operators to elevated consciousness. Yeah. And we do this in a myriad of ways. We do this through the practice of yoga. We do this through guided meditation. We do this through Reiki healing sessions. Yes, I am a Reiki master. And the reason why we are here today, we do this through the tools of tarot and oracle card readings. Now, I always preface that I keep my tarot readings for my private clientele, but for you today, my Cancerian brothers and sisters, moon children, yes, come through. This oracle moon reading is for you. Now, I had to go ahead and pop in a Ricola because I drank some water and it went down the wrong pipe, I guess, but I'm holding on. But we here, yes, come through. So I always like to begin in a space of gratitude, and I would love to tell you right now, shout out to all the subscribers. Thank you so much for your love, your support, your comments, just being here and showing up and just being in an interaction of sharing space and love with me. Thank you. I look forward to the love growing, the channel growing, the subscribers growing, all of that. I appreciate you. Know that. And it's a beautiful full moon right now. It's a full moon in Leo. But I had to go ahead and get my Cancerian brothers and sisters their reading before we continue on with the format, with the flow. Okay. So, beautiful people, yeah, this chick's antenna is really buzzing. But that's all right. That's a beautiful thing. All right. So I always like to let you know that every time we do another round, I have a new deck for you. And so today's deck is called the Star Codes Astro. Star Codes Astro Oracle cards. They're so dope. I love them, had them for a while. And so I always work with them first before I'll introduce them to you, okay? So it's a beautiful reading. So without further ado, this message is for you, my Cancerian brothers and sisters. Yes, let's go. Up first, and here are the cards. Oh my God, look at that imagery. You have Mars, motion. I'm doing something different on this go around. I will always, look, I'm a Gemini. I'm going to switch it up every time. I'm going to go through all the cards and then we'll go back and I'll decipher the messages that I'm feeling and hearing. Come through. You also have Capricorn, achieve. You have underneath the deck, conjunction, what's your function? Alliance. You also have with the life cards, life coaching cards, the journey. And underneath the deck, you have 63, wishful thinking. And you have 51, sync with the moon for your self-care cards. And underneath the deck, number 10, clear your energy field. It's a beautiful theme going on here. So let's go. We're going to start from scratch. Let's begin with your Mars motion. So check this out, my Cancerian brothers and sisters. Mars is the first on the zodiac line, okay? So we always start with Aries, should I say Aries, and we end with Pisces, okay? So Aries is ruled by Mars, the beautiful red planet that's considered to be of the passionate side, the aggressive side. Remember, Aries is the god of war. So there's some aggression, there's some masculine energy, there's some fire energy. There is, because remember that is a fire zodiac sign ruled by fire element, okay? And what it brings is momentum. So motion, I get it. It's a beautiful thing. Now keep in mind that this reading is for the month of March. And as always, remember, everything is of awareness, okay? So the month of March, be aware momentum is picking up. It's time for action. It's time for motion. Why? Stuff is really kicking off. You have Capricorn, achieve. You have the goat, come through. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. It's about discipline. Considered the father figure of all the planets. You know what I mean? With Saturn's disciplinary action. A very harsh teacher in life. But it's also about achievements. They're so disciplined that they can get to that finishing line. They can get to that accomplishment, that goal that they were yearning and searching for and working towards. All right. So you have motion, momentum, and you also have achieve. And underneath the deck, again, you also have conjunction, alliance. So beautiful people, all of this is telling me together, I need you. A lot of times, my Cancerian brothers and sisters, we have a hard time working with others in the sense of asking for help. But in the month of March, I need you to be open that help is right here. Help is on the way. Help is your neighbor. Help is your friend. Help is there to provide you with some extra knowledge or information that you may not have been aware of. In this life, we are going to have to learn and do some soul searching to understand what's our weaknesses and what are our strengths. And we exceed and excel and we achieve in our strengths. But the most important component is we must also, because there's a balance in everything, we must also recognize and understand our weaknesses. And that's a beautiful thing. That's the balance. Why? Because what you will excel in, you know that it's time to go to get some help for the stuff that we may be a little bit weaker in. And that's all right. This is how we co-conspire. This is how we work together. This is how we collaborate. This is the energy of working together. And beautiful people, this is how unity begins, which is all about the conjunction. Working in unity, everybody in their individual personal interest talents, using their gifts to come together and work well together. So for March, baby, come through. We are achieving big things. We have momentum by our side. Come on now. By that time, we'll be in the third month of this new year, which means we have gotten our bearings. We've gotten the energy. We've gotten some information from those retrogrades we went through with the Mercury and the Venus retrogrades. They're over and done with. But what came with it? Newfound knowledge. You found out who was there for you. You found out who you can consider your friends or your associates. You figured out where to align with whomever and whatever and whenever. You got newfound knowledge. And now it's time to put it to work. So beautiful people, it's time. Like I said, use that motion, use that aggressive, assertive energy and don't wait till March. Start now to go ahead and work into the creation that you are creating and work with alliances that you know got your back, that you know you can trust with the information, that you know you're going to challenge each other for the best good of each other. Where they're weak at, you'll be the strength, and vice versa. Come through. You also have the journey. 54, the journey. You are learning that every challenge you face has a hidden gift inside. So this works in collaboration with that whole conjunction. When the challenges do arrive, beautiful people, you know who to call to, because remember, newfound knowledge. There is a gift and a lesson learned in every experience we have. And this journey we call life will flow so much easier if we can stay focused on that. Sometimes we get so hung up on the challenge that we totally forget. We totally forget that there's a gift, there's a knowledge, there's something we can learn from. It's a newfound piece of wisdom that's going to help us propel in present and into the future. Can't worry about the past. The past is gone. It's over. It's done with. That's done. And in this full moon, understand to use that full moon to let go of the past. But what makes us right here, right now, stronger and better And smarter is we use that knowledge of the challenge and the obstacle to get us moving forward. It's always about perspective, beautiful people. A lot of times we create our own heaven and hell right now in this present, only because of the mindset. So beautiful people, maintain that beautiful mindset. Enjoy and embrace that mindset. And when you are challenged, faced with an obstacle, know this too shall pass. And just like before I got over that last one, I am going to get over this one. And it is done. And so it is. Come through. Yes, moving on. You also have 63, wishful thinking. You are learning how to manifest the life that you desire. See, with this growth that we always have as we evolve into these new creatures that we are every minute, every second, every day, every month, every year, with the newfound wisdom, it makes us stronger in our power of knowing thyself. That is a main mantra for myself. Know thyself. And when you know thyself and your capabilities, your dislikes, my strengths, my weaknesses, it makes you such a powerful and courageous person. It does. And what it does is it helps you to get in tune with your power and your strength. And when you know yourself and you know your power, oh my goodness, that's when the co-creation comes together. That's when the manifesting comes in here like lightning. And it's a beautiful thing because now you are knowing who you are, whose you are. You are knowing that you are in alignment with universe and source, infinite intelligence. You know you are in line with higher self. You are in line with listening to yourself. You are in line with trusting yourself. And I mean the words, the thoughts, the actions always speak for themselves. And that is when you start manifesting all kinds of things. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful transformation. It's a beautiful manifestation. So come through in that March, in that month of March, and keep me posted. I can't wait to hear the stories. I really can. Share with your girl. In your self-care cards, you have 51, sync with the moon. It's no coincidence. I'm doing this reading today on the 16th, on the full moon of Leo. There is power in this moon energy, whether you believe it or not, and that's okay. There's a reason why the tides recede and go back and forth, and why there's high activity with the water. There's a reason why they call it lunacy, when people are a little bit more sensitive than others and have a tendency to wild out a bit and out their true selves, if that's the case. I am moon sensitive, which is why I do readings with the moon. Full moons usually have me awake, but it also has me creative and alert. And so I had to learn to understand my strengths and my weaknesses and work with the lunar moon. This is how I connect with my divine feminine energy. And this is what makes me powerful in my being and my knowing, in my wisdom, and in my intuition. So beautiful people, connect and sync with the moon. If what you've been doing has not been working, it's time to do something else. So what is it going to hurt? Find out and take notes of how you are interacting with this moon energy. This full moon is about forgiveness, letting go, releasing. And so beautiful people, use the energy of this Leo moon. Leos are all about strength and pride. So forgive yourself if you feel that your ego or pride in the past has gotten away of your success or your momentum. It's time to have a serious conversation with self. And it's all good. It's a beautiful thing to have. It's an aha that maybe some of us have been hiding from. But I'm telling you, once you are aware of it, once you are awakened by it and you acknowledge it, there is a freedom that comes along with it that makes you a more spiritual, more connected individual and spiritual being. So acknowledge that. Do some research. Again, take notes. And in this moon energy, if you find yourself having some wicked wild dreams, take notice. Write them down. It may not make sense to you in the moment, but I promise you sooner or later it will. There's a reason. There's a message. So write it down. It'll decipher and get clearer to you as time progresses on. Just take notice and get into the practice, beautiful people. Flow with it. Come through. You're associated with the moon, Cancerian brothers and sisters. You are ruled by the moon, my Cancerian brothers and sisters. So you better go ahead and learn how to harness that moon energy and be the most powerful being that you can in this present moment as you continue to grow and evolve. Come through. Yes. And underneath the deck, you also have clear your energy field. Number 10. This is not surprising. One thing I've learned also too is as you work with the moon energy, it is always best to start with a clear slate. That goes with anything, whether you're doing energy healing or energy transference because you're talking to or with a whole lot of people. One of the things, the major practices you got to have is to clear your energy fields. I do it all the time. Why? Because I'm a Reiki master. So I'm always exchanging energy or helping others to balance out their chakras, their energy, clear out their energy field. And also keep this in mind. If you need to clear your energy field, holla at your girl for that too. That's what Reiki is for. Come through. There are also other ways of doing so. I work with crystals. Beautiful people. Work with your crystals. Work with your smudge spray. I'm telling you, I love it. I cannot take on the smell too much. It's too pungent for the smudge brushes and lighting them up because of the smoke. But it works for some people. And if it works for you and the incense and all that, go for it. Cleanse your energy, beautiful people. It makes you more connected and more awake or alert so that you can receive all the messages you're supposed to get. Whether you're clairvoyant or clairaudient, clairsentient, it doesn't matter. All right. So maintain that as your self-care. And beautiful people, that is your moon oracle reading for the month of March. Beautiful people. I totally went out of order, but it's all good. I'm a firm believer. Everything happens for a reason. When you are ready for your own personal in-depth reading, because I love what I do. And honey, I am the speaker and seer of truths, believe it or not. Yes, because I have that connection. And when you are ready to hear your truth, and it's all good, come to me. I got you. I have an uncanny ability to make the uncomfortable very comfortable. Come through, beautiful people. I can be reached at the following: OneLoveAndLightCenter.com. That is the website. That is the best way to go. That is the best way to reach me. And beautiful people, trust me and hear me. When you're ready, holla at your girl and exchange some loving energy. Go to the many platforms that we have. You're more than likely going to see this on YouTube. All right. YouTube, but it's at One Love and Light Center on all the platforms, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. One Love and Light Center. And TikTok. Yes, your girl's on TikTok. The only one that is different is our Twitter account, which is at One Love and Light C. One Love and Light C. And beautiful people, as always, continue to what? Shine your light. I'm a firm believer that if everyone was to shine their light, brightly shine their light. No one will be in darkness. Beautiful people, people will always take notice as you shine, and you never know who you may inspire. So continue to sync with the moon, work on yourselves, get that momentum, achieve those goals, work in partnership, trusted allies, and flourish, grow, manifest, learn your lessons, get the gifts, clear your energy, and just stay focused and synced with the moon. Mwah. I love you, beautiful people. And I encourage you to continue to love on yourself. And if you're on the cusp, up next is the Leo, the sign of Leo. And if you have, because more than likely, I really hope you've been checking out your natal chart. Because we have more than one zodiac sign in our natal chart. And if you are a Cancer and Leo cusper, come through. There's a message for you. Know that. All right. And I can't wait to see you there. All right. So beautiful people, mwah! Share the love and enjoy this full moon. Release, release, release. Bye.